South African black business leaders have for some time bemoaned the fact that black Africans do not meaningfully participate in the economic benefits of the country, and specifically in the JSE. This may all change if a new player gets that trading license from the country's financial services watchdog.
What X is doing is not only looking to provide a multilingual platform, but also share what we call shareholders' democracy. So we're going to be using mobile technology, and because of our centralized security validated function, where we are looking to validate everybody who owns shares, especially in the restricted scheme space, it means we can engage with the shareholders directly through mobile technology.
The backers of the potential new business say they have seen and will exploit a gap.
What that translates into for Africa Exchange is that you're looking at simplified fees, simplified structures, simplified processes, simplified listing requirements. And if you look at who we're targeting, which is medium-sized businesses, also looking at not just the institutional investors, but the retail investors, as well as restricted share schemes like the OTC, BE schemes, Stokvels, etc.
In theory, this sounds exciting, but can the local market absorb a new player?
If you look to the overseas experience, what you get more often than not is that the new entrants and the industry growth becomes a fuel for a larger industry. In the same way that you might think, well, if a new motor manufacturer comes in, are they going to take existing market share or will the pie get bigger? The global experience is the pie gets bigger.
The challenge with any new entrant is that it's going to come up against the big gorilla in the room, the JSE. And the incumbent has an offering that has been operating in the small and medium cap space for some time now.
It is similar. I don't think that AltX has nearly occupied and claimed the space as it could have, which essentially has left a gap in the market. But again, I don't think that 4AX will only focus on what AltX focuses on, but far wider.
The technology appears to be the differentiator,
which translates into huge savings on listing fees and the annual issuer considerations, etc., which then makes it far more attractive, not just for medium-sized businesses, but for the retail investors themselves.
Price points are important, but can a new entrant be sustainable on price only?
Truly disruptive businesses have two attributes. The first is they get to prices that the industry members or the businesses resident in the industry really struggle to get to. And the second is that alongside that price level or cost level, which seems absolutely extraordinary, is they bring a new way of doing business.
One of the biggest complaints about people investing in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange is the price, and the fact that black people don't have exposure to the money and the profits that are being made by the listed companies. This might all change based on what's happening now with these two new potential entrants into the stock exchanges in South Africa and for the continent. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.